Hi everyone, Ravenna from Triple Moon Goddess 88 here. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've been on again. It's really difficult at the moment, not having my own space. Being in the Mercury retrograde, it's been quite difficult to tap in and be as creative as I wish to be, and to channel the way that I had been previously. So I have got a few messages that I have been writing down. So I'll get straight into it today. So someone's perspective has changed on something. What you judged at first isn't what you know, feel and see now. Just reading how it was written. This is to do with the person. You were too quick to jump to conclusions about this person, and have behaved impulsively without having all the information. But you feel like you have done too much or said too much, and you aren't sure how to make things right. It says that you've either said or done something, or you've said something to someone else and they've done something, and it's all with misinformation or not the full picture. And you aren't sure how to make things right. Universe says it starts with clear communication, honesty, and total transparency, and also accountability. So universe is saying this isn't a blame game. It's about accountability and setting things right. The person who you behaved negatively towards, even if it was through a third party, did not deserve, nor doesn't even understand why or how this came about. Doesn't understand where it came from or why this even happened. So just be honest, even if it's just with yourself and you can't speak to this person. Universe hears everything. And if you do have a chance to speak to this person, be open to what they have to say in response to, what you tell them. And when you do have the conversation, they may need time to process the information that you've given them, because not only have they had to deal with what they've had to deal with, they also now have to deal with the information that you're giving them. So just give them some time and let them process and in their own way, and see, who knows what's going to happen. All right, for someone else, good news is coming. I see the Empress pregnant, so this could mean a baby. I'm not saying it's a baby. It could be the birth of a new beginning. It could be the birth of a new idea. Something that's been on your mind for some time, that's been sort of, processing, and you're manifesting in the background. Universe could be working on something behind the scenes that you're unaware of, that's going to be the birth of something new in your life. If it is something you've been working on for a while, like an idea or something that you've been planning for quite some time, quietly, this will be something that will start to be formed in reality over the coming months. If it's universe working behind the scenes, they will be revealing or planting seeds within you over the next several weeks. I'm seeing a celebration of some sort. So this is different person again. It could be all the same people. Who knows? I'm seeing a celebration of some sort for someone. Keys, multiple sets, and a big sold sign. Could be a house, new car, new business, whatever that is. It's coming sooner than you think. You may be celebrating very quietly, maybe even by yourself or with a partner or a close friend, but you will be keeping it quiet. And you will wait to say anything to anyone else. Universe says this is a good thing, as not everyone will be happy for you. Secretly not happy. They, a bit of the green-eyed monster might come out. Okay, I am seeing the colour grey and water for someone, and something to do with the word red. Could be the name of something, a word you see, or the colour of something that will resonate with you. It could be a name, something like that. It could be something that you've already noticed, so this could be just confirmation. Birds are significant to someone, yellow birds in particular. Universe says they are messengers from your ancestors and is asking you to pay attention to where you are and what you are doing when you see them, as this is significant to the message that they want to give you. So yellow birds. So there could be, in real life, it could be something you see. It could be a sign, like a literal sign, not a universal sign. Someone could be talking about yellow birds. So that is one thing. Okay, someone, at the time I got this message, this was about 5 or 6 days ago. So this could just be confirmation for someone, or it could happen. Someone has misplaced some keys. Have a look in the fridge or some sort of cool room or freezer. Something to do with that. For someone else, someone has had a bracelet or a watch that was someone who's passed away and now they've inherited it, fall off their wrist and now they can't find it. The person who it belonged to is saying that you don't need it anymore, and they know that you treasure it and hold a lot of memory for that. But you needed it for a while and it sort of got you through the hard times. But they're saying now you'll be okay. They know you know this and they just wanted to acknowledge that. And that it's not something that you need to hold on to the memory of them, if that makes sense. All right, so we're at Saturday here in the Southern Hemisphere. So this Friday coming, so next Friday, is important or significant in some way for someone. Unexpected news coming in for someone. I'm feeling excited around this news. Like, really, this is exciting news for someone. So whoever that's for, someone else. Someone's dog needs something done to its eyes or eye. I'm seeing a black and white or grey, dark grey and white, Alaska Malibu, maybe a Siberian Husky dog, something like in those sorts of breeds, German Shepherd even. Okay, I was seeing it keeps wiping its eye with its leg and its paw and rubbing its head, more one side than the other, rubbing its head against furniture, against your leg, all that sort of stuff. It's something to do with its eye. It's something minor but can turn into something serious if it's left too long. So if it's something that you are aware of and you've noticed little things with your dog, it's time to take it to the vet before it turns into something serious. Okay, for someone else, there's someone specific coming in either from the past or a past situation. It could be a boss. It could be, it could be an offer. It could be something that you were refused or not accepted for previously, and they're going to come back around and contact you. It may seem like the golden opportunity, but universe is saying be very careful. It might look really good on the surface, but dig deeper or sit back for a minute and watch how things unfold. The truth will be made very clear in this situation, and if you rush in, whatever it is, you may regret it, or start an old, new karmic cycle of lessons. Also, if it's something to do with paperwork, really read the fine print, especially now with the Mercury retrograde. It is pretty crazy at the moment. I've had a lot of challenges the last few weeks. So if you're driving, be very careful. I've had several near misses, very, very close near misses. So that's been very scary. So universe, very loudly, very clearly saying, pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to what you've got going on, and pay attention to what's right in front of you. Also, with the technological glitches, I've had issues with my phone the last 4 or 5 days, especially with service, and there's been a lot of upgrades around here. So, there could be a lot of stuff happening for you guys too, but I'm going to try and get back to doing my everyday readings. Won't promise anything. It depends on the energy of the day and with everything that's going on. I'm still house hunting, so please be patient with me as I'm working through all this. And thank you for joining me. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out through the information in my bio. I will never reach out to you in any way, shape or form. And if anyone does, please block, delete, report, all that stuff. Please follow, like, share, all that good stuff. Really helps get my channel out there. And I will see you all very soon. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.